Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Steez, and I'm back today with another video. I just want you to ignore the gameplay in the background, it's just throwaway clips, but they are from this patch, so if you're noticing any of these things that I'm going to be talking about, they are going to be in the clips. So without further ado guys, I just wanted to give a rundown basically of what I think about the new patch, the good points, the bad points, and yeah, see if you guys agree with me and see if these bugs and things that I am reporting to you guys are cross-platform or whether they're just on my server. Now, I want to start off, obviously I'm going to start off with the good points because there's not that many. However, the new dungeons are really fun and they're quite challenging. You know, I think the mechanics in there are really fun. I think they're different, and yeah, they're just generally, the sets are good, the mechanics are good, the fights are good, everything about the new dungeons kind of awesome, to be honest. And I really enjoyed completing the hard modes, and I just really enjoyed some new content in general. Another good thing about the patch is armor passive changes. Now, I know some people disagree with me on this, but I think the changes to the armor passives allow for much more build diversity. And what I mean by that is, you know, you've got Magicka running medium armor, you've got medium armor weapon damage players running light armor bits, instead of everyone wearing heavy armor. And I like this. We like this, alright? So for PvP, the armor passive changes, awesome. We love it, alright? Another good thing about the patch is the hybridization of sets and passives. Now, if you haven't read the patch notes, you probably won't know this, but a lot of the passives for the classes and yada yada have been changed to be a bit more hybrid. So if they offered 3k spell resist, they now offer, what is it, like 1.5 of each. And like if you're getting weapon damage, you now get spell damage, and vice versa. Now this is awesome because it kind of ties in with the last point of build diversity, and yeah, it offers some really new cool ideas for builds, and I like that. Another good thing is there a forced meta shift in PvP, which you know, instead of everyone running Heartland and Pariah now, it's going to be the new busted proc sets, but still it's a meta shift, and a meta shift is what, you know, brings PvP back to life for a little bit until it gets stale again. But yeah, there's a forced meta shift, which is good. The skill changes that they have done are generally good, you know, a few skills that they've changed and stuff, and sets and what have you. Generally good changes, trying to bring these sets and skills back into life again so that they are used in all scenarios, and I like that. Unfortunately guys, that's about as far as I can get with the good points for this patch. Now I hope you're comfortable, because these are the bad points that at least I'm noticing. The reward for the wavy sets are too strong. Now, I don't need to be the only one that says this, because I mean, all the content creators on YouTube are doing videos about it right now. So I'm not going to go into much more detail. If you want to check out why I think this, then all you need to do is find these sets for yourself and use them. They are too strong. They need toning down a lot, especially Convergence and Hrothgar's. I think, maybe not Hrothgar's, but Convergence definitely needs toning down. Another bad point. So there is still no fix for the UI bar swap bug. Now this has been driving me insane for like 2 or 3 months now, and they still haven't fixed it. Now I don't know if this is just console or just Xbox or what, but every time you bar swap you get like a screen delay for like a second or two, which is like, it can turn a fight when you're in Cyrodiil, You know, if you're playing outnumbered, this is basically a one-way trip to the gates, and yeah, still no fix for that. Incompetence on Zos's part, 100%, right? So that's kind of bothering me. Another bad point is damage mitigation is way too high. Now they've done that by Battle Spirit. They've reduced the amount of damage you take through Battle Spirit, and the new CPs that offer a hell of amount of mitigation. You know, you've got the one that gives you up to 20%, you know, which is just crazy. I think that needs toning down a lot. But yeah, mitigation just way too high in general, and I think they knew that was going to happen. I just think they wanted to get rid of the tank meta and make it a mitigation meta, which I don't see why that would be a good thing, you know. But I mean, we'll wait and see how the patch plays out, but in my opinion, damage mitigation is too high. Now onto another bad point, that this is the one that's been driving me crazy really. I don't know really how to explain it, but tab target, bar swap, mounting, opening your map, putting your weapons away and taking them out, and all kinds of other in-game actions feel slow and unresponsive. And it's not just me that's noticed this, okay? I know a few people that I play with that are saying the same thing. It all feels slow. Like, being able to mount up in like a second isn't possible anymore. You've got to hold your map button for like 3 or 4 seconds, which is stupid. I don't know what they've done, and I don't know why everything feels so slow, but it's a new bug, okay? It's not meant to be like that. So, what they've done, I have no idea. Hopefully, they fix that, because it just makes the game feel much slower than it needs to be. And it's already in a bad place, so you don't really want to make it any stutterer than it already is, if that's the right word to use. It's not, but that's not even a word. It makes it feel a lot more slow than it already is. Another point to make is that Templars are overperforming in PvP. Now I know the patch has only been live for a few days on console, but I have noticed this already. There is a ton of Templars kicking about. And finally, for my point that I want to make, is there is no indication of better performance in PvP. Now if you're watching this clip that I'm playing right now in the background, this is from last night in Blackreach, not even Grey Host, okay? So Blackreach had 2 bar blue, 1 bar red, 1 bar yellow, I believe. So not even busy, okay? And this is the performance. Now, I don't expect Zos to make the game perfect overnight, but making it worse every patch is just old and boring now. Please fix your game, Zos, because this is taking the piss now, and honestly I don't know how long people are going to hold out. Yeah, you can introduce new sets, new patches, new things to keep the game fresh, but at the end of the day, if the game still don't work as intended, then what is the point? So that's it for the video, guys. I'm going to shoot out there. It's just been a quick one, just to give a rundown of what I like and what I don't like about the new patch. If there's anything that I missed out in the video, like any new bugs that you found, or anything you'd like to mention about the patch that I haven't mentioned already, leave a comment below, start a discussion, get people talking. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you are, because it really helps the brother out. You see that little like button there, just give that thing a tickle, it really helps me out as well. And I am out of here. This has been your boy Steve, peace.